Game number 2, ladies and gentlemen, between THROW and SURIA. Will THROW win this and move on in the upper bracket with a first round victory, or will SURIA force a deciding game 3? We're about to find out. Let's take a look as we go into loop. So, for the side of THROW, we've got Legmod Harugamo, Legmod Shima, Daring, San Martin, Napoli, Legmod Des Moines, Stalin, St. Vincent, and Vermont. For the side of SURIA, we've got Gearing, Legmod Gearing, Z42, another Legmod Gearing, Nap, Legmod Des Moines, San Martin, Manitar, Kremlin, and St. Vincent. So, initial thoughts as I look at this. I'm going to guess, because I've seen teams do it yesterday, the Marseille ban by THROW is to prevent the push from B up and around quickly with Marseille's on the home cap. Also to prevent them from getting a gap edge right here on D, because they can't move quickly. So it denies that ability. And with the Kleber ban by SURIA, that prevents a heavy push coming quickly with fast DDs on either cap by THROW. So, thoughts as we go here. St. Vincent's going to be really good for both teams. San Martin, not a surprise. Des Moines, the Stalingrad versus Minotaur difference is going to be interesting. And then it's really going to come down to Shima, Harugamo, Daring versus Gearing, Z42. In game 1, the DDs of THROW ended up being able to do a better job, especially that Kremlin just deletion. They did a really nice job. So we're going to watch and we're going to see. So, initial deployment, Gearing, Napoli, Dememes are over at B. San Martin and Z42 heading to C. And remember that Z42, they couldn't take it last time because of the ban. But they have it. And then it looks like a heavier deployment for THROW towards D than the side of SURIA. And it looks a little bit lighter at A. So it's gonna see, we'll see how they split out here. Okay, so let's take a look. Shots are in. We have spotting. This Stalingrad is going to have to angle in here. Otherwise, he's going to get St. Vincent. And man, the St. Vincent just has such a satisfying crack of the guns. He does, but we had some early spotting there. St. Vincent got spotted. Stalingrad got spotted. Z42 and San Martin haven't, and this is a really bold position. Now, the danger, though, with this position for the San Martin, depending on how he plays it, is this thing right here. So if the San Martin backs out at the wrong point, remember, he does have a quick move forward. The Vermont of Kutuzov is going to be able to do some work on him. But we haven't seen him do so yet. So I don't know what's going to go on there with it, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see as we move forward. We'll see as we move forward. So let's take a look. At what can be done. Now, Z42 is spotted by the Stalingrad radar. That's wrapping up. Daring takes some damage from the San Martin in return, but that Z42 gets the really bad end of that trade so far. Daring's going to have to move here in a second, but man, that Z42 absolutely just gets shredded. And remember, Daring can heal that health. First heal will be in here. Ooh, 9k on the Stalingrad. Harugamo uses that Legmod smoke to spam through and let the Des Moines just sit there and farm. Minotaur in the smoke doing the radar, but problem is he had to back out because he had a Des Moines and a St. Vincent charging down on him. So if he wasn't careful, he would get absolutely murdered. Shells are in. Looks like they're gonna miss. Actually, they do hit one. Blind fire. And that's the thing that really separates the good KotS teams from the from other KotS teams, is just the fact that the good KotS teams, it's not just the strats, it's also the ability to calculate and hit the things like blind fire. It is a skill I highly recommend anybody that wants to be good at the game works on, because hitting a blind fire, being able to shoot someone that's in smoke and you can see where they're shooting from, or even behind smoke, is just so useful. We're going to have to keep an eye on this Gearing Haru fight over here. Napoli is going to turn in. They'll see the torps coming. Gearing of Kimior moving away. Does he land any torps? Melvin actually going to be in very big danger here in a second. You can see, undetected, they're just spamming where they know he was. But yeah, remember, Gearing has Ledgemont, so he's not as visible. He's better concealment. Looks like D is going to be capped, but then return C is taken by the Z42. He does lose a little bit more health for it. But because of the timing, he gets out before the radar's ready. Stalingrad chooses not to radar, which is the right choice for the moment. And you got to watch this push over here now starting to develop from Surya. Remember, this is Surya's map choice. You can see it. They've smoked up. When that lets the Des Moines and Napoli move behind that island into positions they want. But it's a 6-point lead and a narrow margin of victory currently for Surya. So as we move forward and we watch here, the focus now turns to this. You can see the Napoli and Des Moines moving up. They're going to take that area they're being given on A. Vermont is going to have to watch out for the spam down, and the Kremlin moving up. Stalingrad is starting to be put into a very challenging position. Daring going to back into C. St. Vincent going to just dodge those torps. They come out, they'll see the enemy St. Vincent, so Cath... Oh, no, he's not going to just... pardon me, he takes 2. That's a big chunk of damage there. And sure, you'll start to put some damage back on Kraken the Titan. Kraken with a interesting life choice here on the turn. Looks like he'll start the turn back out, maybe just in time. Does take the fire. They got the heal going, but he is on the spam. They're going to go for the HE because they want to force those fires. I mean, he hasn't forced out the heal yet, but keep an eye out for the heal coming here soon. St. Vincent heal finishes. Fire still going on. He's trying to get darkened. He's driving himself right into torps. We're going to go and zoom close look. Vincent of Cath in trouble. Vincent of Kraken the Titan looks libel. Oh, the torps just run out. And so now the Vincent, 30 seconds until he can heal. Cath backing up, trying to stay dark to not get killed by the Minotaur. And so they do take the decap, but you lose so much health on your St. Vincent. 20 seconds until he can do anything. Gearing's not going to open up, finish, but it is a just absolutely brutal amount of health you lost for that. And was that trade worth it? I'm not sure yet. Okay, so we see the Gearing. Gearing's laying the next smoke. He's going to lay this up to allow the Des Moines to come out from behind the island to focus, and they're going to try to get the spotting on the San Martin and Shima and move forward there. Cath pops the heal. He's got to watch these torps now. Minotaur moving back in. St. Vincent's turned around, but is spotted. He'll know the torps are coming. Problem is, does he have the dodge line? Looks like he's gonna just take one. He does take one. And a big hit from the St. Vincent. As he comes back in, Kraken willing his team to victory right now. He's putting in work. But it's just 2.5 minutes with this point tick until THROW wins. So Surya needs to get into the caps now. They see the radar from the San Martin. They're going to back up. They're not going to go in yet, but we're going to see it here in a second. And this might actually have just been a really brutal timing on use of it. Gearing going to back in to A. That'll slow it down, buy them some more time. It's 140 points. And this game is really on a razor's edge. A single kill at the wrong time may just be the end for a team. Looked like a Citadel there on the Minotaur. Minotaur trying to dodge. A lot of shells coming in on him. He gets dark, but he does take another citadel there. Blind fire's in. Blind fire looks a little bit... Yep, just a little bit off. But now pay attention to the Kremlin-Napoli fight. Yeah, pay very close attention to this fight. St. Vincent's heal's almost done. His DCP's already gone. How much damage does he get? They do get the A cap, which slows it down. It keeps that at 170 point difference for the side of Surya. And I mean, 2 quick kills here. Surya wins this game. Because that timer, while it's in favor of Throw, isn't a guaranteed win with how fast points are ticking. And so we see the St. Vincent's go to work on each other. Ooh, all Ricks on Cath. That's got to feel brutal if you're Kraken. He does send out the Wiggletorp. Cath responds back with the HE. They want to kill the St. Vincent. St. Vincent actually really in danger of going down here before another shot. Doesn't have a way to stop the fire. Taking the secondaries. Here comes the Wiggletorp. He'll AP in on the Napoli, but it's only 7k. Kraken's going to go down, ladies and gentlemen. Kraken's going to go down, and that'll all but guarantee the victory for the side of Throw. There he goes, and you can see that time. Minute 5, already dropping. You can see the desperation push here as they try to throw them off. They've locked down the B cap. They've got the A cap taken, but they need a kill, and they need it now, and they're just not finding it. Shots in on the San Martin only get about 8k. You've got the Daring spotted in radar for another 4 seconds, but you've also got a San Martin. It's got to watch out for torps. You're not in a position. The Freb will dodge between the torps. And it's 30 seconds left. You need a kill, and then you need another kill. I don't think they have it. I think this is Throw at this point. I don't see them being able to get kill after kill after kill because it only buys you 30 seconds every time. They're trying to finish the Napoli off, but it's just not going to be quick enough. I mean, you can see it's 15 seconds. Unless he takes a torp here, he does not take the torp. If he took the torp, it would have bought them enough time. But ladies and gentlemen, I mean, that's game right there. Throw will take this series 2-0, and they move on into the winner's bracket of this group.
We stand victorious.